Namibia, through the EIF, has been accessing grant financing of up to $150 million for resilient programs from the Green Climate Fund for years. A number of rural communities benefited the most due to their own and their environment's extreme vulnerability to climate change. Now, before the EIF gets a financial boost of $900 million, it will have to come up with a national project to strengthen the country's overall response. Projects that are under consideration include off-grid renewable energy, projects in urban environment, and at selected resettlement farms.
So there's still the opportunities to do so. What is at stake is the competition. All developing countries, are looking at that pot to access funding. So we need to be extremely competent as a country and as an institution to access that funding. And we are confident that we are able to do that. We've demonstrated that in the past 3-4 years, and we're confident that we'll be able to access funding again from the Green Climate Fund.
As part of the 2015 Paris Agreement, developed countries pledged to avail funding for climate change programs in developing states, including for low greenhouse emissions. This pledge is in addition to the support package of $100 billion in aid to low-income countries by the year 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic, however, has forced many to divert resources from these programs to public health responses.
That will impact negatively on our capacity to produce sustained food. The small island states is even worse because 83% of their population depend on fishing and natural resource utilization. So if the challenge of climate change is not integrated, especially in post-COVID-19 recovery plans, it will be extremely difficult for these economies and especially for the farmers and communities to cope with the impact of climate change.
Namibia wants developed countries that are signatories to the Paris Agreement to honor it and strengthen environmental sustainability strategies.
The people of Namibia continue to suffer major environmental disasters such as floods, drought, and water scarcity. We therefore should ensure that we rededicate ourselves to commitments of the Paris Agreement. As a member of the high-level panel for a sustainable ocean economy, Namibia reaffirms its commitment towards tackling the great challenges that the world's oceans face, ranging from global warming, ocean acidification, marine pollution, including plastic pollution.
Namibia has more than 65% of its communities reliant on natural resources, which include livestock, cropping, and ecosystem use. This requires constant financial investments to adapt and keep productions running in extreme climatic conditions. Blanche Koreses, NBC News, Windhoek.